All right, so Orange Julius.
Hit me with it. Physically.
Don't make me. Orange Julius, a delicious mall snack staple that has history deeply rooted, because oranges grow on trees which have roots, in LA history that you probably weren't expecting or hoping for, but that I have to give to you.
Yeah, please.
It has to do with this city's extremely long and weird relationship and obsession with juice. The year was in 1769.
Oh.
The earth was young. The city was younger. Junipero Serra, in this year, planted the first citrus seeds the region had seen at the area's missions.
Okay.
So the seeds are believed to have come from southeast China, where such plants had been growing for thousands of years. So by the 1840s, the first commercial citrus farm was started by the granddaddy, air quotes, you can't see, I forgot, of California's citrus business, a man named William Wolfskill.
Wow.
Yeah, in what is now downtown LA. He couldn't have started a commercial citrus farm at a more perfect time because around this period also the California gold rush was going on and citrus was in high demand among the prospectors to help combat scurvy.
I was going to make a scurvy joke.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
It's not a
Do you
joke.
know how many old prospectors we lost?
How many minor 49ers we lost?
On this farm, he grew oranges and lemons, but in the 1870s, the navel orange was introduced to the world thanks to Riverside. Boom. And that's when California became the orange hub of the country. So the navel orange was so revolutionary because it was sweet, it was seedless, it grew in the winter of LA, and it looked like a belly button.
Yes.
Flash forward 50 years, and LA is a major producer of the country's oranges. So many orange groves around, logically, a man named Julius Freed came along and figured that when life gives you oranges, make lemonade. So in 1926, Freed opened up an orange juice stand.
Okay.
I contacted the Dairy Queen, and they had no idea what the first location of his stand was, but they believed that it was mobile and would move around from location to location. They believed that there may have been a more permanent location in West Hollywood at one point.
Okay.
I also used, I'm going to plug the library right now, I used a service where you can text in any question to reference, and they answered me that day. It was really impressive. So they said that an address they found was at 7th and Broadway, which is right near where the State Theater is.
Yeah.
The State Theater is right
with
there.
two big openings on both sides because it was the busiest intersection. Because there's Orange Julius there.
And it was also 5 blocks from where the original C.C. Brown's Hot Fudge Sundae place was. What that address is, that might have been the first location open that actually had the name Orange Julius on it. So in the beginning, it was just a stand that sold orange juice. But not long after he opened up his stand, Freed's real estate broker / friend,
I'm sure you picked that order correctly.
his name was Bill Hamlin, and he made a contribution to his friend's business. So Hamlin really loved oranges and orange juice, but the problem was that all the acid from drinking it upset his stomach.
Oh, I know
which is another thing. He's like the guy who had weak gums or whatever for the French dip story. Yeah. So Hamlin, who he had a background in chemistry, he decided to take the orange juice, blend it up with some milk, sugar, vanilla extract, an egg, and some ice to make it less acidic and more tolerable for his stomach. So the resulting drink, it turned very frothy and smooth and delicious.
Because it had rabies.
It's foaming at the straw. So he showed this drink to Julius, and Julius started to sell it. So the drink quickly became a hit with his customers, who would come to his stand and say, "Give me an orange, Julius."
Cute.
And thus the Orange Julius was born.
Orange, Julius. It's a long line of people with acid reflux.
I know. They dictated the country's eating habits.
That was the only medicine at the time.
So the orange stand, which before the Orange Julius was invented, it brought in around $20 a day. And then after the Orange Julius, it started taking in over $100 a day.
Wow.
So Julius's stand became so successful that by 1929, he had 100 Orange Julius locations, which is just 3 years after he first opened his dinky little stand. So the Orange Julius was the forerunner for the smoothie craze that soon grabbed hold of the nation pretty much from then on. So smoothies existed in a way for a long time before the Orange Julius in Brazil in the form of blended fruit juice and ice. but the Orange Julius adapted it to American tastes and brought it into American mouths. So the timing of all this was just perfect for the country. Refrigerators became available to have in your house in 1915, but it wasn't until the 30s, when Orange Julius was just starting to blow up, that they stopped leaking ammonia and killing everybody. So around this time, also frozen food was becoming popular, so people were able to keep fresh fruit and milk in their own kitchens. So also around this time, the blender was invented. And all of this equals you could make your own fruit smoothies in the comfort of your own kitchen. Also around this time, and also, bodybuilding started to become a thing. And Jack LaLanne started to promote exercising and juicing to stay healthy. Steroids.
Yeah.
It was all great for Orange Julius because even though it's pretty much just a watery milkshake, ice cream started to be perceived as bad.
Chubby food,
But smoothies were seen as healthy.
healthy food.
Yeah. So things were going great for Orange Julius until the Depression hit, and then World War II. And it slowed down expansion, but then once the 50s came along, they started to rise yet again. And around that time, shopping malls started to pop up around the country. And Orange Julius capitalized on this immediately to extreme success. They started setting up shop right next door to popular stores like JCPenney and Woolworths, which is where they are still this day. Woolworths is not, but they're usually next to a JCPenney or something.
They said, and stay out of the Orange Julius.
And go get an Orange Julius. So once the 60s hit, the macrobiotic and health food movement came along, and Orange Julius experienced yet another popularity boost. In 1964, Orange Julius became the official drink of the 1964 World's Fair in Queens.
Really?
Then in 1965, Johnny Carson was given a lifetime pass to all Orange Juliuses in America.
And he slept with all the women.
In 1977, the first Orange Julius opened in Hong Kong. The 80s saw a resurgence in the bodybuilding craze of the 30s.
Right.
So they wanted to...
They all had mustaches and dumbbells. Hoi, 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 hoi.
So they wanted to appeal to this new customer base. So the egg in the recipe was replaced by a banana to make it more muscle friendly.
Okay.
And that's why there's a banana.
Okay.
You taste so much banana.
Yeah.
Banana.
Banana.
In 1987, the Orange Julius brand was bought by Dairy Queen, where it still resides today. There's somewhere between 800 to 1,000 Dairy Queens in the country that you can get an Orange Julius in. I can only find 6 locations that are still in LA.
Burbank.
But the impact that the Orange Julius had on LA is still felt, as evidenced by the current juice-centric diet that we're currently in the middle of.
Right.
So to clear up a few things about Orange Julius, their slogan used to be a devilishly good drink, and their logo had a little devil with a pitchfork sitting on an orange.
How did that go over?
You know that nursery rhyme? Devil with a pitchfork sitting on an orange. But Arizona State University felt it was too similar to their mascot, which was a devil with a pitchfork.
Satan lives.
Their motto. Arizona State University.
God is dead.
Lives. All is lost. So they were intimidated into changing the logo to what it is now. The creator of Smoothie King, which have you ever... Exactly.
King.
It's a Louisiana-based smoothie chain that I have never heard of.
Married to the Dairy Queen?
She has her own district. So this guy named Steve Kunow,
Okay.
he claims to be the inventor of the smoothie, but Julius Fried was making them decades before he was even born. Kunow was lactose intolerant, again, so his smoothies had no dairy in them, so we can give him that, non-dairy smoothies. So one last thing, obviously you're going to want to fact check everything we just said.
Yeah, you're going to need to.
So you might read some wild rumors online that Julius Fried invented a shower stall for pigeons and that he was friends with Cecil B. DeMille. But this was all a hoax that Dairy Queen used as a publicity stunt to, I don't know what their goal was. Don't believe any of it. They wanted to lie. Down with the Queen. The hoax was uncovered by none other than Ken Jennings, the Jeopardy champion.
Really?
Yeah. Just doing his part.